All right. Sorry. We are back at the second episode of um, Data Factory here. This is an intermediate tutorial. We are here. Here we'll be covering many concepts related to Data Factory, like data integration. We have ELT versus ETL, and most importantly, Microsoft Copilot, how we can use it. So we have many things in this. So first of all, in order to begin, just like our previous tutorials, we'll start here. We'll be covering the theory concepts first, then we'll be diving into the hands-on. Here we'll be deploying end-to-end pipeline, where we'll be copying the data from into the lake house. We have Fabric Lakehouse. We'll be utilizing it. So let's begin. If you have joined, please hit give the thumbs up or send any kind of emoji. I'll make sure that you have joined this live stream and you are active. I'll share my screen. Once my screen is visible, please let me know or put the comments below that you are able to view my screen. I'll share my screen quickly. Please let me know if my screen is visible now. So I'll pause if you are able to see my screen. So please let me know if my screen is visible so that we can start today. I'm waiting for, yep, all right. I can see we are here. So let's begin. So this is the, yeah, thanks Jay Srinagar Akhil for confirming. Yeah, screen is visible. Thank you so much. So yeah, we are at the second episode of Fabric Data Days. So this is where we'll be going into the Data Factory overview. There's a beginner friendly version of Data Factory. So my LinkedIn goes Cloud Guru Amit. If you haven't connected, please feel free to connect. And we are here at 16th November. So this is what is Data Factory. So this is the theory says. So let's understand first the theory for Data Factory. So Data Factory in Microsoft Fabric is a tool that helps you bring data from many different places into one organized system. It can connect to databases, files, apps, or even live streams and move that data into Fabric. So previously I had a question whether we can deal with live data or not. So here you go with the answer. So along way, Data Factory helps to cleans and reshapes the data so it's consistent and easy. All right. Okay, my voice is low. Let me increase it, my voice. Please let me know if my voice is better now. I have increased the volume now. Is it fine? Please do let me know if it is fine. I'll pause here for your reply. Rupesh, Holger, or anyone, please confirm if my voice is fine now. I'll take a pause. Please let me know. Anyone, please. All right, Rupesh Holkar confirmed that, yeah, my voice is perfect now. Thank you so much, Rupesh. So I'll continue. So let me explain the Data Factory here. So Data Factory, I'll put it in different words now. So it's a kind of tool like which helps us to bring data from different places. In a nutshell, we can utilize or connect to any kind of databases or even live data we can deal, right? So that is the beauty of Data Fabric. We can do transformations and many things are there. So this is just from 10,000 feet, that is the high level view. We'll be diving into the hands-on shortly. So let's understand few concepts. What is data integration? Because we'll be integrating data, right? We'll be bringing data from somewhere in Microsoft Fabric, right? So here we go. So data integration in Microsoft Fabric's Data Factory means bringing data from many places or many different sources together in one place, as the first line says here. Imagine you have information scattered across databases, files, applications, and cloud services. Integration is the process of connecting all of them. Data Factory makes this easy by providing connectors that pull data in, no matter where the data lives. We'll be seeing everything in the hands-on. Please hold on for a few minutes. So once the data is collected, it's cleaned, transformed, and organized so it looks consistent. Finally, it's stored in one lake, Fabric's central hub, where it's ready for analysis, reports, or even artificial intelligence, that is AI. So in a nutshell, what we understand, or what I can put for data integration, that data integration is the way Data Factory unifies scattered data into a usable story. Now let's move on to our next important concept, which is about ETL versus ELT. So this is a very important topic if you are want to become data engineer, or you already are a data engineer. So I'll give an overview of what is ETL and ELT. So ETL versus ELT in Microsoft Fabric's Data Factory is about two different ways of handling data. So if we look at the first word, that is ETL, you might be familiar about it. There are many tools for ETL which if you're a data engineer you might have used. So ETL stands for extract, transform, T for transform, and L for load. That is, data is first extracted from sources, then transformed, that is cleansed and reshaped before loading into the destination. L for loading, right? So before loading into destination. Now for ELT, as the full form is extract, load, and transform. So data is extracted and directly loaded into the destination first, right? We have L in the middle, it means directly loading into the destination first, and then the transformation happens inside that system, like one lake in Fabric. ETL is useful when you need to clean data before storing it, while ELT takes advantage of powerful storage and computing in Fabric to transform data after loading in simple. So in simple terms, I can say ETL cleanse data before storage, ELT cleanse data after storage. So one is before storage, that is ETL is before, and ELT is after storage. So if someone asks what is the difference, so this is the simplest way. You can say ETL cleanse data before storage, ELT cleanse data after storage. And Data Factory supports both these approaches depending upon your needs. You can implement ETL as well as ELT as per your project needs, right? So next important topic we have is the Copilot. So you might be using this Copilot if you're using like any kind of maybe Visual Studio, or even the nowadays in the Bing browser it's integrated. So here you might have question, why Copilot, what's its use in maybe Data Factory, right? So Copilot's driven integration in Microsoft Fabric Data Factory means using AI assistants to build data pipelines more easily instead of manually writing complex steps. We can simply describe what in plain language, like bring sales data from Excel and clean it for reporting, right? So this is the beauty of Copilot. We just need to express ourselves or write in sentences and Copilot will do all this in the background, right? So that is one of the main features. So Copilot is kind of I'll say is like a smart assistant. I'll say a smart assistant that guides and automates the process of connecting, cleaning, and organizing data inside Data Factory. So that's what it goes in terms of theory concept. Now let's dive into the hands-on. So here we have the Microsoft Fabric. So we are at the home page now, right? So as mentioned in our previous tutorial as well, that in Fabric, whenever we start anything, right, you got to create one new workspace. This is the default workspace, my workspace. We can utilize this for this demo, but in real life production environments, it's always recommended that use a new workspace by clicking on new workspace, right? You got to create one new workspace. This I've shown previously, but for now this looks good. We'll begin with the my workspace. I'll click on the workspace. So here since we need to create the pipeline, right? So what we need to do, we need to go to the new item, right? Because everything is there. So in the new item, because we'll be loading the data into the lakehouse, right? So we need a pipeline. The pipeline contains many things. If you read the basic description, what it says: ingest data at scale and schedule. This will be covering it shortly. Schedule data workflows. It's related to the timing, right? In our ETL projects, or in business intelligence projects, in our real life production support, we got these things, right? We got the data coming at, let's say at 9 a.m. EST timing. We want to load it as soon as the files are available. We need to schedule it, right? We don't want to we don't want anyone to sit there and press the run button, right? It should be automatic. Data should be loaded. So let's go to the pipeline. I'll click pipeline. Let's say I'll click we can use the trial version. Let's go here, hit trial. Okay, let's wait till this is ready. All right, so we need to mention the pipeline name. So you can give any name of your choice. I'll give like Cloud Guru Amit pipeline. Maybe this looks good. So in production support, you can give the naming conventions like underscore prod or something as per your name. So I'll create it. Let's click on create. It's creating now. We'll wait for a while. All right, let's wait till it's loaded. All right, so here there are many things, like whether you want to automate orchestration, whether you want to copy data session. We can even practice with sample data and even templates as well. Since this is the basics of Data Factory, we are just we want to copy, right? We want to, let's say I want to copy the data into the lake house. Let's click on the copy data assistant. Let's go here. So here, if you look, we have the data source, right? When we were starting today's theory session, I mentioned that Data Factory helps us to we can gather the sources. We have databases and even many things. If you look here, even SharePoint, there are even more. If you look, view more, if I click, there are tons of things, right? So it depends from where we want to pull the data. So this is what it goes. I'll go, let's say, to the home, and maybe I want the data source from the sample data for now, right? But we can utilize anything, right? We can, if the data is in Azure SQL database, we can use it as source and load into the lakehouse as a target. So let's use some sample data. I'll click sample data here for this interest of time, because we can utilize small data sets. So here we have the 14 KB Parquet format diabetes data. This is one sample data already provided in the Fabric. I'll let's say use diabetes data. I'll click here. So instantly Fabric shows us the preview, what it looks like, the preview of the data, how it will be looking in the table. So let's wait for a while till the preview loads. All right, there we go. The preview is here. So this is how the data looks. There might be many rows as well, not just 10. This is showing just the preview of it, how the data looks like. If any kind of malformed thing or whatever you don't need, that also we can change here. I'll show how what we can change. Let's this is the data for as of now, ready-made data what is provided. I'll hit next, and there we go. We need to choose the data destination, right? So we need one source and destination, right? Destination is the target where you want to push the data. We are pulling the data from the data source, that is the diabetes data, which is already provided in the Fabric. That is the sample data, and we'll push this data, let's say, to the lakehouse or warehouse as well. We have different sessions on warehouse. Please do not miss this session. I think it's on 30th of November, where we'll be diving into the warehouse concepts, more technical aspect. So for now, let's go to lakehouse. Since I don't have any kind of lakehouse created, it's asking for to create a new lakehouse. So here I'm using the default workspace, that is the my workspace. So it has taken the workspace name. Now let's give a name to our lakehouse. Let's give it like Cloud Guru Amit lakehouse. Looks good. I'll click create and connect. Let's wait till it's connected. So here we can see connected to Cloud Guru Amit. It says lakehouse. Let's wait for a while till the it got. Now we have specified the data destination. So what is our next step? Our next step is to tell what we want. Since we are copying this data for the first time, if you look, incremental copy is blurred out. Why? Because at the for the first time we want the entire data set, whatever is there, right? Incremental comes into picture if you have already portion or the partial data in your lakehouse. Let's say lakehouse or anywhere, maybe data warehouse, anywhere you have already have the part 70% of data maybe, then we can go for incremental data. But for now we need full copy, right? We don't have any data in our lakehouse as of now. So in the destination I will go for full copy. That is the only option for now available, and which is definitely correct because that's what is required as well. I'll go to the now next. Now here lies important or the basic things. So it shows the here the table, right? And this is your table name, how your diabetes table will look in the lakehouse. So this is the default name provided, ML samples Parquet. You can give it a name like diabetes, maybe diabetes or diabetes table or anything you can write. So I'll put this short diabetes table, and even if I click on edit column mapping, you can change the mapping as well. So this is how it will look like once the data is loaded. This is how when we navigate into the lakehouse it will look like. So here, if you want, you can change the data type. These are the data types here, and on the here source, these are the column names. these are already at the source. Now in the destination, if you want something different, right, for the destination column name, if you want something different, you can even change, like maybe for BP, for maybe you can write we can write like blood pressure or something, blood pressure, right? So let's do some basic modifications. So we have changed the table name to diabetes, and now we are going ahead by changing the target table column name, which we are not happy, right? We want from BP to, let's say, blood pressure, it should display in the column name, and the type is again double. So please make sure your compatibility, you make sure to select the correct data type. So Fabric by default chooses the best data type for us. If you look, it was int64, the Fabric has set long for this as per the data. So again, you can change the data type as per your business requirement, as per your data model, right? So for now we are happy. This is how our target table should look like, the columns. And I'll now click on next. So here, if you look, we got to a review. If it looks good, it's if you look here, it shows like diabetes parquet, full copy, and here the destination is Lake House. That is our destination. So now I'll hit save. So let's wait. It says creating copy job. Let's wait for a while till the, all right, it says create succeeded. Looks good. So now there are many interesting things. If I try to run, perhaps this will not run. Why? I'll just I'll go through. I'll tell you why it will not run. But first, let me show you the schedule part. As mentioned, like if we want to run the daily ETL process at some specific time, so we can add a schedule, right? We don't want any engineers to be waiting and clicking the let's say this run button to run this copy job, right? It should be automated. Nowadays in production environment, everything should be as feasible, let's say automated, because manual things, human error might creep in, or we don't want errors, right? If someone let's say his shift timing starts at 9 AM and the person is not available, let's say it's on leave, how will this pipeline run if it is a manual process? No one will click this run button, right? How do we tackle it? We can tackle this situation by scheduling it. We can add a schedule. So here we go with the timing, date and timing you need to specify, and repeat on hourly basis, daily basis, how you want the load. So in general, if it is a ETL pipeline, if it is a daily data, this is the normal in many IT projects. That is, we have daily jobs, monthly jobs. So daily, weekly, monthly, these three are most widely used. Hourly or by minute, maybe some streaming data, and sometimes we might require it. But for now, daily is fine. And next it asks for the time of the day. So time of the day, let's say we can mention this is in this format. We can when we want to run this pipeline. So let's say I want to run this pipeline 5 minutes from now, but I need to make some changes. I'm making giving you a heads up. I need to make these changes quickly, otherwise it pipeline might not run. So I need some time. So I think 6 minutes. Let's make it 34, maybe 34, right? At time this will run. Start time, let's give 1 day back, and end time, I'll when you want this to stop, it will occur every day, this loading. So let's say I've given this is, let's say, the project end deadline. You need to select the time zone, right? Currently as of IST it's 9:27 now. I have set scheduled something 6 minutes after. Let's hit save. So here it says next refresh 6 minutes. That's what I've said, right? So I need to quickly hurry up because I need to this job will fail if I click on validate. Now I'll click validate. See, connection is required, right? So here under settings we need to select browser. So here since we have the copy job, that is the connection required, I'll hit copy job. Everything will be as it is. I just need to sign in. So I'll be just pausing this screen share for a while. I'll sign in quickly and get back. Let me all right, so you're able to see my face. So please feel free to ask any question till I'm signing in. It will take hardly 30 seconds for me. So I'll share back my screen quickly. So please let me know once my screen is up. So I have signed in now. Once again, if my screen is up, please hit the thumbs up button maybe, so that I can be able to know that you are able to see my screen. So please let me know if you're able to see my screen. I'll pause here. I'll just wait for you if my screen is there. So please let me know if my screen is up. Yep, all right, thanks for confirming my screen is up. So you can see you are currently signed in. I'll click on connect. So we have less time, right? Because we have a schedule here. So if you see, it will run in next 4 minutes. Now since we have 4 minutes in hand, now let's try to validate this. I'll click validate. Your pipeline has been validated, no errors found this time, right? So we are good. Now we just need to wait for 9:34, which is 4 minutes from now. We can also check this here. It says 3 minutes. The pipeline should automatically run at this time. So for now, what I'll do, I'll just duplicate this tab and I'll open Lakehouse here, because we have created one Lakehouse as well, right? So let's go back to Lakehouse. There should be basically a blank Lakehouse now because no data is loaded. So on my workspace I have the Lakehouse. So let's check in the tables. Technically after the load, the diabetes data should be loaded in the DBO schema, which is the default schema. If we look here now, nothing is there. Why nothing is there? Because our schedule hasn't started. We still have 3 minutes, 2 minutes, around 3 minutes from now. It starts at 9:34 p.m. So which is 3 minutes from now. We got to wait. So let's see our automation works or not. I'll till that time take some questions here. So I can see maybe I'll open this schedule one or something like that. All right, so here we get the notification for the previous one. The copy one succeeded, which was in the previous. So now we don't have any notification. So Bashihul Shikdar says, hi Amit, this is Bashihul from Arizona State University. I missed the previous session even though I had registered. Could you please advise me on how I can make it up? So you can watch my previous live stream on YouTube. It's available there. So Bashihul, yeah, you can watch. It's already there on the last week on the live tab on my YouTube. You can find the videos there. You can watch my previous session. It's already recorded. It's there. So we still have 2 minutes around time, right? So let's wait for 2 minutes. The pipeline will start. I'll take some questions for now. let's check our next question what we have. So Ganesh says, I'm Ganesh, I have doubt what is difference LinkedIn service and data set. So yeah, data sets are nothing but that is the input, the source, right? That is the data set we have. Then we have our next question. Can we schedule pipeline, and if failed, then how to automatically start scheduled at the scheduled time? Okay, good question, because that's what we are doing, right? Here if you look, we have scheduled the pipeline. If you look here, next refreshes in less than 1 minute. So in 9:34 the pipeline will technically start. So if it fails, I'll show you in the live stream how to tackle. So that's what this is all about, right? The live stream, where we'll be facing real-time problems and we'll be fixing it, no matter how tough it is, right? So let's wait. We have I think it's almost still we have some 30 seconds or something. It says less than 1 minute as per my timing, I can see. So let's wait. They still got time, so it should trigger technically now. It's 9:34 PM IST now. Technically this pipeline should start. So let's wait for a while. We have the lakehouse here open. If the pipeline is success, there will be one table name, diabetes. Previously it was a blank, right? So we will be seeing diabetes table here if the pipeline gets success, or if the pipeline fails, we need to tackle this, how to do it. So let's wait for a while. We can view the run history as well. So yeah, if we see the status, it says not started here. Let's wait for a while. So we can, since this is a real time project, we can face any kind of problem here, right? So let's wait for a while. If this works, will be just waiting, because see the data set, it was depending upon the size of data, it can take some time as well. So will be if it says last successful refresh on 9:34 PM, and next schedule is again at the same time, which is tomorrow, right? So this is what it was, the automation part, right? So we got to fix we need to check whether we need to refresh. Please make sure in real time, what I've seen, it's not instant. It will take some time to load the tables. Even if it's success, it takes some time. So please do not panic. If it is successful, we'll be able to see. Otherwise, we can even manually run this. So if let's say your data is not loaded, right? You can use the manual run button here. Before running, it's always suggested to validate the your pipeline, whether any errors are there or not. So for my pipeline, there are no errors. Activity state, it should be activated, right? We don't want to run a deactivated thing. The main thing is to make the connection here. So if it is fine, the connection, then we can begin with the run button. Let's try to save and run also. So I'm purposely making mistakes so that we can see the data, right, what it does. So here the for the manual run button, you will be able to see this. There's a pipeline ID created, and the pipeline status, it says in progress. We got the input and output, so it refreshes every time. Whenever it will complete, it will get successful. So this is this what happens in the backend. So let's wait till this is done. If you don't want this auto refresh thing, you can turn off here as well if it is too much. But yeah, as a data engineer, we want this thing. So let's wait till this is ready or completed. All right, we see it's still running. So see, in manual run we can find many things. So since we just immediately stopped tracking whether the data got loaded or not, so here we go. You can see how much time it takes, right? The best part is the it now says successful. So let's wait till for some time till we can see success as well. It's better to pause for some time. So now looks good, right? The pipeline got succeeded. The duration here it shows, and we have the input here, right? We won't be able to understand much here technically because if we are more interested here, right? The table, we need to maybe refresh this. Yeah, if you look here, diabetes table just popped up now. So that's what is the table. Now let's do some simple checks. I'll run the select query, new SQL query, select top 100 star. This is the ready-made command by in the Fabric. So as mentioned, there the sample data, you remember previously we had 10 rows it was showing, so it has technically many rows. I'll now hit some basic commands to maybe to check the count of it. So I'll write select count 1. It will display the number of columns or the row count. In short, the table has the diabetes table which is in the DBO schema. So let's hit the run. Maybe some is all right. I think I have just selected DBO, that's why it has shown error. Yeah, there we go. So the total row count is 442. So please make sure do not select like this and click on run, because there is no this is not a SQL command, right? Diabetes is not a SQL command. That's what it throws error. So it happens sometimes. Never mind. It's better to do mistakes and learn things because there is too many things here in Fabric we have. Right, so we have successfully, if we look here, loaded the diabetes table in the lake house. We have the lake house. All right, so we have loaded this. I'll go back maybe to the pipeline here to give a quick refresher. So here we have please make sure your activity status is always succeeded, right? You don't want to look at the failed jobs and find the table in the lake house whether the data got populated or not. We don't want that. We want a success activity status as succeeded. Then only we'll find the table, right? If any kind for since this this was some simple operation, we got it, right? And for now let's go back to our slideshow. I'll go back straight to where we left. So we have please stay tuned because you can put your question in the chat. I'll take one by one question in the chat. Whatever questions you have, please feel free to drop your comments. or the any doubt you have. So our next upcoming strength session is on data science in Fabric, which is on 23rd 9 p.m. IST. That is the same timing. Please feel free to connect me on LinkedIn at the rate of CloudGuruAmit, right? If you have any kind of doubts, or if you want to get the latest updates on Fabric Data Days. And additionally, if you're looking for the DP600 or 700 certified, want to get certified, so you got to request the voucher by November 30th, and you got to schedule your exam by 31st September. You can use your mobile phone and scan this QR code what's being displayed here. Additionally, if you want, you can put this link on your browser. Type this link on your browser quickly to get the steps for DP600 and 700 vouchers. It's fairly simple. You'll be once you complete the steps, that is joining the community or watching one of the live stream, which is you're currently watching my live stream, right? You got to pledge to that you have seen, and you got to request your vouchers accordingly. Your vouchers will be sent on your private message, which is on the right hand corner. So that's what it goes. So I'll just exit out of it, maybe share my screen, and I'll take some questions here. So I got a question. Is there just one moment, I think we got a question. Is there any kind of difference between Azure Data Factory and Microsoft Fabric? So the core concepts are basically, if I like say, are they share the same core concepts, I'll say, right? But they differ significantly in the platform scope, I'll say, and user experience. So there are some differences. Definitely we have. So in Data Factory, if you remember, there wasn't any kind of AI integration, right? That is the one of the major difference we have. Here we have Copilot integration. We will that is some advanced level things we'll be covering later on, not today's topic, because it will be too much, because the session length will increase. If you want a session on a Copilot thing, please put your comments. I'll at least like 50 comments I want to see. Please make sure so that we can conduct a session on different Copilot dedicated session, because it is completely a different and vast topic itself, because we'll be using AI and all, right? So that is another thing which we want to cover separately, not in this session. So I hope that answers the question of Karim Kanaksky. Karim, excuse me for my pronunciation. That answers, I hope that answers your question for Azure Data Factory versus Microsoft Fabric Data Factory, right? The difference, basic difference. So Bashirul Shikdar says, is there any way we can practice in our end as well? So Bashirul Shikdar, so yes, you can practice on your from your end as well. Whatever we have seen in today's hands-on, you need to log into your Fabric account. That is, if you just type on the search on the web Fabric login, it will be asking your email. Please do not put your personal email address. You need to, if you're in any kind of like let's say product-based company or service-based company, please use this your email ID, right? Your company should be already there. If it is there, you'll be able to easily sign in there, right? If you're not able to sign in, then there is like your company is not there. You can avail anytime the 60 days trial version if your company is already there, right? Any kind of company, there may be there are thousands of companies, right? So if it is service based or product based companies we have, so depending upon that, so please try and do let us know what works. So JC, again I have a question. Copy job is running very slow, then what are the first things we have to check? All right, good question, JC. So JC, if the copy job is slow, that can be due to many reasons. The volume of data, first of all, right? Because if you see the volume of the data, it's not just the number of columns, right? There can be let's say just 20 columns, but I mean just 20 rows, sorry. There might be, let's say, just 100 rows, but the amount of data per column, if it is huge or vast, your pipeline will be slow, right? So in a nutshell, I'll say, if the amount of processing or a kind of transformation what we are trying to achieve, the basic things like this was the simple copy job, right? We can have many kind of transformations as well later on, like if you want to filter the data, maybe you want to remove sub columns from there, so those things are also taken into consideration. The more the huge your data, the more time it will take. So the optimization part which you are looking for, that is that I can take it up in a different session, because if you are into like any kind of like database things, you know, query tuning and all, these are on its own the big topic, right? If anyone is trying to learn SQL queries, if I say learn the query tuning at the same time, it's difficult, right? We got to learn the first basics, and then step by step we will move to optimization. So if you need, or if the viewers, if you want the optimization video as well, like how to optimize for the best results, please drop a comment in the chat. I'll bring this video as well. So it's all up to you what video you want, completely up to you, right? So next we have, can you Oliver Camiflesia says, can you please zoom your screen? All right, I think my screen is now zoomed because I'm just presenting my screen webcam. So maybe you can go to the recorded version of these things and watch it later in the zoomed version from your YouTube, because it's on high definition, so the clarity should be I think it should be great. Now yep, since this is a live stream, so there might be some issues with the network and all, many things are there, so it might be blurred out, so I do understand, please bear with me. But yeah, once the recorded version is out for this, you can view it in maybe 1080p as well. That should be the ideal version for all my videos. Now let's take the next question. Kareem Kanaski says, okay, thank you. So next is JC, thanks for the good session, finally got it all, the overview. All right, thank you JC, I hope you liked. So Goated GIT says, Fabric based on Databricks. No. Fabric is completely different, entirely different thing, right? We don't have any kind of there might be some integration with the data sources, that is the pulling the data. We have different cloud vendors as well there. If you have seen during the hands-on that we had, even intercloud, that is intra-cloud, what we say, that is within the Azure, we have seen from the Azure SQL database we can pull the data. SharePoint is also there, which is again we can pull the data. So different data sources we can utilize in Data Factory. So it doesn't mean that it is Microsoft Fabric is based out of that. No. Microsoft Fabric is completely different and completely unique, I'll say. Now Bashirul Shikdar says, I am a student. Okay, great, you are a student and watching this video. If you're a student, I think your question was that whether you can sign up for the free trial. So if you're a student, university student, please try it out with your university email and try to sign in. If it is not there, you got to connect with your concerned IT team in your college. Next, it's Pale the Gospel. Pale the Gospel says, can you please elaborate on-prem data gateway in Fabric? All right, so data gateway is again a big topic, like the integration part which you are looking, because you have mentioned on-prem, what I can see in the comments in the live chat. So the integration from on-prem to cloud, right, kind of migration thing which we are talking about, it is I'll say is a very vast topic. If your data is, let's say, is too huge, I'll say 100 terabyte, 200 terabyte, I'm taking a huge data, right? Different architecture, different approach is required, right? Sometimes like one size cannot fit all, because depending upon the volume of data, if you are into big data, right, you might be familiar about the concepts already, right? Volume of data, velocity of data, these things, we many things determine the on-premises to cloud, the integration part. I hope that answers your question, but that is a good question. Overall, it's a different on its own. Bashirul Sigdal says, Arizona State University, can I use the university ID? Please try Bashirul Shigdar. You can search on the web Fabric login, just hit enter, the results there, the Fabric login email address, it will start. You can follow the steps. There are 3 steps, I believe. You got to put your email, then sign up your if your university is already there, it should be already there. If it is there, you got to verify if you're human or not. There's the captcha check and all those kind of basic check, ABC questions are there to get started with the trial account. And if you're the most important part, if you're trying to deploy in production, please do not use the trial version, because right, you don't want after 60 days the pipeline to break and all the data is gone. We don't want that. Please go for the premium version in that case. All right, so next question we have, JC says, can we log in free personal account above link? Personal account, I don't think so, JC. But personal account you can use for the, all right, above link you have mentioned, I believe you are referring to the Fabric page, the registration page. Yes, you can use your own personal email address as well for the if you want to get for the vouchers and all, right? So the DP 600 700, I believe that's what you're asking. Please hit thumbs up, or please let me know if that answers. I'll if I've answered or understand something else, please do put it in the live chat. I'll help you. Next, R Amal Raj says, hi bro, I am new to this. R Amal Raj says, what should I to get started and learn something and get certified and swags? So Amal Raj, so for if you are completely new to Fabric, please check out my previous session, which was the overview of the Fabric to get you started with, right? So you need to understand the basic concepts of the Fabric, right? Without because today again it was kind of intermediate, I'll say, little bit in between intermediate or basic, I'll say, not complete intermediate again, right? So please follow my previous videos which are already live. You'll be finding all the videos on my YouTube channel under the if you go to the live tab there, you'll find all the videos which are upcoming and also what is in the recorded version as well. So you can follow those videos to get you started into the Fabric, to get some basic idea first of all, right? First we want to get into the basic, then we will understand or go into the more deeper concepts, because there is too much to learn here in the Fabric. And regarding the swags, I am not sure, like the swags maybe in sometime in future it might be provided, but as a part of this session it's like swags I'm not sure. Aditya Kumar says hi Aditya, hi. The thumbs up button you have hit. Yep, thanks. Pale the Gospel says, what are fabric specific patterns for handling incremental loads? All right, so the incremental load we have seen, there was a tab there, right, on the page where you want to load the fresh data, full copy, and the incremental part, right? So it depends on what pattern, what kind of increment you want to do, right? So completely depends upon your business case, whether you want to limit the columns or any kind of transformation you want to do, right? It's again different. If you want me to demonstrate the hands-on, it's completely again it will be too long, right? Because for this demo I have just the fresh data, because it was a beginner friendly, right? For the incremental or delta load which you are looking for, I understand, because in our daily day-to-day ETL or ELT process, we do need the incremental thing, right? Because we don't want to just start from the scratch or the beginning to load the data every day, right? So I hope that answers your question. So if any other question anyone has, please put your questions, because we'll be wrapping this session in around 5 minutes from now. Please let me know if any questions you have. I'll be happy to answer. Goated GIT says period. Okay. Okay, I think that is, I think that's a thumbs up there. So next channel place is, which public API is good for real-time analytics project? So see, there are since you have mentioned the analytics, this we have the warehouse thing on the 30th scheduled. So that is the thing I think you are looking for, right? Channel play. So warehouse on the 30th November I have the different session, right? This is we have the OLTP loads and OLAP loads, right? So I hope that answers your question, right? We are currently not getting into the real-time data. First we need to because these are the beginner friendly sessions as we have started. Once the beginner friendly version is up, everyone is confident, watch the videos, we'll be moving on to the advanced concepts. So that's what it goes. Hasini Talks says thank you. Yep, Hasini, thanks Hasini Talks, thanks for joining, thank you so much. If any kind of request you have for the upcoming Fabric sessions, or any kind of challenges you are facing, please do let me know. I'll since I'm here for more 5 minutes, I'll be happy to answer your questions. So I'll take a pause here, or if you want, I'll straight away display the voucher screen once again, so that if anyone missed this, so you can take the user mobile phone or to scan this QR code, so that you can avail the vouchers. And you can additionally use the link as well, the short link aka.ms fdd cert 100. All the instructions step by step are already mentioned, so please utilize it fast, because you got to request your vouchers by 30th November, and you got to take your exam by 31st. So all the Fabric TP 600 to 700, it's completely for free. You got to request your voucher, right? All these steps are there. Please use your mobile phone to scan this QR or this link, and please feel free to connect me on LinkedIn as well, Cloud Guru Amit. I'll be glad to help you out if you have any kind of problems, or want to get the latest update on Fabric data days and what's coming up, and want to stay updated. So I'll switch on my screen for now. So all right, Goated GIT says Sir, which exam should I go for, DP 600 or 700? So go to GIT. I'll see. If you want your career into data engineering, right? So you can please go for DP 700. That is the thing. If you like the data factory, the pipelines, maybe notebooks, data science, which is again a part of different thing, notebooks, Python notebook, if you're into Python programming and all, so you can go for DP 700 if you're into if you want your career into data engineering. But if you want into analytics part, the charts, more kind of Power BI thing, I'll say in easy language, in a layman language, I'll say, if you want your career into kind of like business analyst role, right? You want dashboard analysis of graphs, present the dashboard to the stakeholders, then DP 600 is good to go. I hope that answers your question. Go to GIT. Bashirul Sikdar says next session also will be at the same timing as of today, right? Correct, Bashirul Sikdar. The next session is absolutely at the same time. On same, I mean the same again Sunday. Cannot be on the same day. It's on the next Sunday, 9 p.m. IST, same time. In whatever time zone you are, same time, whatever you are joined today, it will be on the next Sunday. All my sessions are scheduled on the next Sunday. You'll find all the sessions on the QR code which I have mentioned you previously, right? Which I have displayed you on the screen. The QR code, if you scan there, you will find all my schedules. All it's there. Also on the YouTube platform, you'll find the upcoming sessions. It will you got to press the subscribe button and press the bell icon. You will again receive the latest notification. But yeah, it's on the same time, 9 p.m. IST, and it's on Sunday. You got to be free, right? It's weekend. I hope that answers your question. Bashirul Sikdar says, I'm in EST. I'm Florida. All right, perfect. Bashirul Sikdar. So if you are in the EST time, please do the conversion, because there might be some daylight savings things, all right. I'm not sure if it is started or not, but there can be differences, but it will start at the same time. Whatever you have joined today, it is at the same time from the beginning, 9 p.m. IST. Please do the conversion to EST at your time, and that is the time where it will start. Again, you got to press the subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the beat when the session starts, right? You don't want to join in the beginning to miss anything, because I do understand joining the session in the middle and what someone is saying, like what Amit is saying, will say, I know. Yeah, so that's what it goes. Please put your comments fast. If you're like, if you think like I've covered everything, all the like all your questions and cleared all your doubts, we'll stop this stream for now, and next stream is on 23rd November. That is on next Sunday, same time, 9 p.m. IST. Udita Chakrabarti says thank you for this session. Thanks Udita, thanks for joining and making this session a great success. I really appreciate. Please do join in our next session as well. We'll meet in next week. All right, so if any kind of question I have missed, please do put in the live chat, or if I have missed in the live chat as well, I'll try to answer after I'm done with the live stream. I'll answer definitely everyone, and please do connect on the LinkedIn Cloud Guru Amit. If you still have doubt, I'll make sure like you get all your answers. So Bashirul Sikdar says thanks from all of us. Yep, thanks Bashirul. There's a thumbs up button from my end. This is what it goes. Yep, thanks. So let's stop this live stream. Let's meet on our next week. I'll just maybe yep, I'll say thank you so much for joining everyone. This was the data factory session. What we had, the overview, the high level view. We have just got started. If you have missed the previous sessions as well, please do check out my videos on the YouTube live tab. You'll be finding it in under the recorded version of it, and for the upcoming you'll be also seeing the upcoming notification. If you have opened the YouTube tab prior to the 9 p.m. IST, I hope there again you'll get the notification that my videos will be out. So that's what it goes for today's data factory overview session. I hope you found my session helpful. Thank you everyone for joining this live stream, and yep, let's meet next week, that is next Sunday, 23rd of November, right? So where we'll be diving into the data science, where we'll be using Python notebooks, and in notebooks we'll be doing some kind of generating algorithm, machine learning algorithms and all. We'll be playing around with that in Fabric. It got to be interesting. You don't want to miss that out. So thank you so much for watching our live stream. I'll take a leave now.